What a counter! And now LA Knight with a BFT! Blunt force trauma! LA Knight!
On my last day, I want to face whoever is willing to step up and seize the same kind of opportunity I was given on my first day. Therefore, starting a week from Monday, on Raw from my hometown in Boston, a 16-man tournament will commence. The field will be chosen at random, filled with competitors from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and maybe even some faces who don't even work here. There will be stars with whom I have a storied history, but even more from a generation of talent that I've never gone one-on-one with in my life. By the time we get to December 13th, in Washington, D.C. for our next Saturday night's main event, my final opponent isn't going to be hand-picked. It's going to be hard-earned. To everyone seizing this opportunity, I say good luck. And to the winner, I say for one final time, you want some? Go get some!
And he could be going in for it here, Joe.
Looking for south of heaven. Big elbow from Rusev. Oh, it goes right to that eye.
Man, that was close.
He went right to that eye.
Poke in the eye there, and behind the referee's back here, gouging that eyeball, just like Aleister Black did. And now a Machka kick.
The Machka kick for the win to advance.
Here is your winner, Rusev.
And that will advance Rusev in the last time is now tournament. John Cena's 16-man field that's randomly drawn, and Rusev gets past an injured Damian Priest.
One step closer to a date with destiny at Saturday night's main event with John Cena.
That was veteran work by Rusev. Attack the eye and deliver.
You know exactly where Shinsuke's going from here.
He may want to end it right here.
Lining up.
Second time he's lined up Kinshasa. He may be able to deliver right here. Oh, instead, look at this, looking for a quick one up.
Sheamus looking nimble here, and he has to be, but not nimble enough to block that one.
Oh! Out of nowhere, Wade!
Here is your winner, Sheamus.
One step closer to his ultimate goal.
But ultimately, in what was an absolute banger, as you come to expect, it was a victory and a progression in the last time is now tournament, and some healthy respect between two competitors who gave it their all tonight.
That is great stuff right there. To shake hands at the end of a match like that from these two great spirited fighters, and then for Shinsuke to raise his hand here in Boston.
Sheamus had done that to me, I would never speak to him again. Good for Shinsuke.
MVP Arena is rocking in support of Jey Uso. But the disrespect drives the Miz. Miz has made a career out of being overlooked.
He's looking for a skull-crushing finale from the second rope. Jey Uso just trying to survive here.
This could be catastrophic for both of these superstars.
Oh, wow. That was unique.
I think Miz was hung across the top rope. Almost a guillotine-type maneuver by Jey, making the long climb to the top.
Uso splash! Jey Uso advances.
Here is your winner, main event.
but Jey Uso survives.
A gutsy performance from the former World Heavyweight Champion. Main event, Jey Uso earning passage into the next round of the last time is now tournament.
He will join Rusev and Sheamus, who have a long history with John Cena. Jey Uso looking to meet John Cena for the very first time one-on-one in his career. 3 men have advanced so far as we head towards Cena's last match a month from tomorrow at Saturday night's main event. And still to come tonight, we have LA Knight against a surprise opponent in the tournament. Ryder into the corner. LA Knight runs into knees.
The Indy God on the second rope.
Oh! Wow! Great! What a counter! Knight, what a counter! And now LA Knight with a BFT! Blunt force trauma! LA Knight!
Here is your winner, LA Knight!
That's how you make a statement. That's how you make the world pay attention. LA Knight couldn't prepare for his opponent, yet he adapted, he survived, and he's advanced. Congratulations to LA Knight, but the work has just begun.
LA Knight now joins Jey Uso.
And you might see me real soon.
Yeah! Rusev and Sheamus advancing in the tournament.
But can Dolph Ziggler finish the job and progress to the next round? Tuning up that band.
And is there a chin on the other end of it? Oh! Solo catches. Oh, he delivers the super kick.
Stunned him with that super kick. Didn't quite have the usual run-up somehow. Solo Sikoa staggering on his feet.
Oh, what a massive Samoan spike. Solo advances.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa!
Wow, what an effort from a returning Dolph Ziggler. Let's take another look at this as Talatonga now enters the ring to celebrate with his mentor Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa progresses to the next round of the last time is now tournament. One step closer to a final showdown with John Cena at Saturday night's main event in the middle of December. Got a sleeper into that released German suplex. And now this could be the good night.
Oh, the force of a power bomb to put him away right here. Oh. And Evans survives. Where is he finding this from?
But survive and straight back into further brutal punishment.
The sleeper is in. The sleeper hold is in.
As merciless and barbaric as they come, no way out of this for Javon Evans, who is fading rapidly. And what fight this young man has provided, he's still refusing to give up.
New York is trying to support the young man from North Carolina.
Just millimeters away from the bottom rope, and it's looking like there's the, is that the tap out? Yeah, that was the tap out for Javon Evans. What a fight, though.
Here is your winner by submission, the Ring General, Gunther!
While Gunther was in a fight tonight, he came here tonight expecting to just destroy this young man, this future great, I suspect, from NXT, Javon Evans, but it needed every tool in the Ring General's arsenal to finally put away the young OG. But progressing now in this tournament is Gunther.
You know, this was a huge spot for Evans. He didn't advance, but I think he did a good job of earning respect and building his brand and impressing everybody. Maybe earning a spot in Deadline, the final Premium Live event of 2025 on December 6th. Gunther's advancing a step closer in the last time is now tournament.
Bronson Reed This has taken the entire vision, but Carmelo Hayes is still hanging in there. Oh my goodness, Hayes in trouble outside. Wait a minute, wait a minute! Cody Rhodes! Cody's here! Cody's here! Crossroads to Bronson Reed! Come on, Melo! Get in the ring! Cody Rhodes with a hit and run! Cody Rhodes with some payback! Bronson Reed hasn't moved a muscle! Hayes is in the ring and the officials counting! Paul Heyman looks like he's seen a ghost! We're at 4! We're halfway there! Reed trying to get up! 6, 7! We're at 8! Reed trying to make it in! Reed's tapped out! Hayes advances!
Here is your winner as a result of a countout, Carmelo Hayes!
One of the biggest wins in Hayes' career! That is one of the biggest upsets we've seen recently! I don't know how. And Balor, of course, favoring his neck now. And Penta driven into the corner. Oh, there it is! Destroyer! Cover! Penta advances!
Here is your winner, Penta!
We are creeping closer to see who John Cena's final opponent will be 3 weeks from tomorrow at Saturday night's main event.
Carmelo Hayes is just on a mission tonight. And Gunther now just going for broke, doing what he does best.
The big elbows into the sleeper.
And there might be no escape here for Carmelo Hayes. It has been a valiant fight, but that fight is fading, and the lights are slowly going out for Carmelo, but he ain't giving up, Joe.
He's trying to get to his feet. Carmelo Hayes to his feet, desperate to get out of this sleeper. Right back into the power bomb. Oh, the brutality wave.
Here is your winner, the Ring General, Gunther!
Wow, it is always an exhilarating watch when Carmelo Hayes is in that ring, but he showed us something very different tonight. Endurance, durability, and fighting spirit. Carmelo Hayes has it all, but it is Gunther.
Look at the striking combinations from Penta, who was looking to land his signature handstand kick right to the sternum. Oh, big clothesline out on the floor.
It just shows you the mental smarts of Solo Sikoa. He knew he was losing the fight in the early goings. He had to come up with a plan B. And plan B looked like it was working, but smartly landing on his feet there was Penta.
Back to action here in Oklahoma City, where they are calling for the bell. They are calling for the bell as you see Penta out on the outside.
Penta is no longer able to compete. Therefore, the winner of the match is Solo Sikoa.
Wow, what a way to progress for Solo Sikoa. A doctor's stoppage after a very nasty landing for Penta, while Solo Sikoa progresses in the last time is now tournament. And I don't think Solo is too happy about the manner of the victory, but you take it any way you can get it in such a high-stakes, prestigious tournament. Solo Sikoa against Gunther next. That is a match I never thought I'd see. I can't wait.
To allow this separation, Rusev needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
This is for you, John! This is for you, John!
Uso obviously frustrated, and now with Jey up on his shoulders. mocking John Cena. Looking for the AA, the attitude adjustment, but Rusev misses with a kick and a spear by Jey. Rusev got a bit cocky, and he may pay for it. I don't know how he does it, but he finds a way from the top. Uso splash. Cover. Jey's in the semis.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso!
Main event, Jey Uso. What a courageous win here tonight.
You're absolutely right about that. Jey Uso earning entry into the next round, advancing in the last time is now tournament. But the road does not get any easier.
Drop toe hold by LA Knight. And Miz wisely out to the apron into the ropes.
I think LA Knight may have been looking to execute his own STF.
And a rake of the eyes. The official Charles Robinson was blinded, did not see it. LA Knight stacked up by Miz, trying to use the ropes to his advantage. Robinson catches him there.
I don't understand. If Charles is supposed to be looking at the opponent's shoulders who are down, how is he also looking at the ropes where Miz's feet happen to be?
Well, he's a good official. He's a senior official, one of the best ever. Looking for the skull-crushing finale again. Standing switch. No! Force trauma. BFT. LA Knight heading to the semifinals on Raw.
Here is your winner, LA Knight!
LA Knight was flying blind, came into this matchup.
Semifinals are set. Gunther solo. Jey Knight on Raw.
Super kick. Bullseye right to the jaw.
Spear again!
I'm making no mistakes the second time around. He knows LA Knight is double tough.
Uso splash away from victory! Here it is for Jey. Can he gather enough to put him away? No! No! Oh! What a counter!
Oh my God!
Here is your winner, LA Knight!
Oh, the quick one from LA Knight!
Oh, after the triple whammy of offense from Jey Uso, still couldn't keep LA Knight down, who kept enough in the tank.
And LA Knight is one win away. He advances to the tournament finals Friday.
The ecstasy of LA Knight right now for blocking his slot in that final can be contrasted with Jey Uso.
The Zapata is tending to the turnbuckle. Meanwhile, Tama Tonga gets up on the apron.
That's the second time once again with the rest backwards. Massive size 17 boot to the kisser of Gunther.
The referee's back is completely turned as they team up to do damage.
What the hell do you think you're doing, huh? You think I'm stupid? It's going to do everywhere.
Gunther delivers a boot of his own. Oh, and a mule kick. A mule kick. Onions. Time. Done. And that right thumb right on the apron.
The referee catching them in the act just when it was at its most crucial. And now Tonga dropped with that low blow.
And again.
Blow.
Referee didn't see it. Gunther delivers the low blow. Oh, what a power bomb. To advance. He does it.
Here is your winner, the Ring General, Gunther!
Oh, he talk at the beginning of the match about how these two styles were so similar, how it could come down to who out-cheats who, while the ring general gets it done again against overwhelming odds at time.
You guys have a good talk? I'll tell you right now, that was pretty damn impressive, but I don't give a good what you do tonight, what you do next week. When you see me, when you see this, you ain't gonna hear this music play, but I wish you the damn best, all right? You do what you can do, and I'll see you soon. Yeah.
The chance to retire John Cena. The chance to fully cement a legacy. It'll either be Gunther or LA Knight. We find out Friday
I'll see you soon, my man. Then I'll see you.
LA Knight and Gunther for an opportunity to face John Cena. Now Gunther from behind, sleeper in again by Gunther. Trying to wear Knight down, Knight trying to fight out of this, has got to make it to the ropes. Down to a knee, Gunther breaks to allow, he strikes by the elbow. Back to the sleeper again. Knight's got nowhere to go, center of the ring. Gunther has the body scissors applied, squeezing the breath out of LA Knight. Knight trying to fight out of it with everything he has. Remember all the pressure on the neck here. The injured neck of LA Knight. WWE Universe, LA Knight needs you right now. The megastar feeding off this crowd. Knight back to his feet. He's got Gunther up on his shoulders. Gunther elbows to the jaw. Driving Knight back down to the mat. Raining down elbows is the ring general. Look at this, just pummeling away at LA Knight. And look at this here. A cravat applied. Gunther wrenching on the neck of LA Knight. The neck that has become the story here in this match. Knight trying to somehow hang on. Will Knight tap out to Gunther? Listen to this place. Knight taps out! Knight taps out!
Here is your winner by submission, the Ring General, Gunther!
It is official next Saturday. Gunther and Cena in his final match.
I hope you're paying attention.
On Saturday night's main event.
You finally and definitely will give up. You're gonna tap out. Well, don't get your hopes up. He's not coming tonight. Because right now is my time. And as I walked to the ring, it dawned on me. By submitting LA Knight, I earned one of the biggest honors in my career. In 5 days, I will be the last opponent in the last match in the career of John Cena. "17 world championships, all the time on the road, hustle, loyalty, respect, all of that. I fully disagree. John Cena is the greatest sports entertainer of all time. But I'm just here to remind everybody that on Saturday, John Cena will face the best professional wrestler of all time. Pull up the clock for me. Come on, pull it up. Here we go. This is a countdown to Saturday. And I wanted all of you to see this so you precisely know how much time you got left to admire John Cena as your hero. A hero that never gives up. So John, beating you on Saturday is not enough for me. I'm gonna do something that nobody ever managed before. I'm gonna break your spirit. I'm gonna push you around. I'm gonna bully you. I'm gonna drop you on your head, and then I'm gonna wrap my arms around your neck, and I'm gonna squeeze. I'm gonna squeeze with everything I have until the last bit of hustle, loyalty, and respect has left your body, until there's only one way out. Until I force you to do the one thing that you said you'd never do. I'm gonna force you to give up.